When the push button operated once, which results in to move on a various storage positions along a geared motor with a shaft coupler. As the push button pressed once, it moves to storage 3 if we did for the second time or twice, or to that of moves storage 2, and if it is 3 times or for the third time now to that of the storage 1 moves. If we did for the fourth time, it is completely similar to that of touching for first time. Spindle sequential control. As the start_SW push button operated here, 4 inputs and 2 PLC output address are required. Those 4 inputs are the start push button and 3 position sensors for their respective storages, and on the other hand there is only one motor which is responsible for this task, while we are going to use its clockwise rotation as one output and its counterclockwise rotation as another output. From now on, a little bit advanced instructions are introduced, like comparator and move operators. As it is shown from the ladder diagram in row number 0, start_SW, that is start push button is pressed, there is a mathematical operator called adder who have 2 input pins in 1 and in 2, so it adds up those 2 input values, count and number 1 respectively. We need to know count is being 0 by default. Even if the count value is 0, the adder sum up values due to the adder enable pin gets supply from the rang through push button, and its result is now 1, and these values stored in a count address. If you are interested in how to program the ladder diagram inside GM-Win software and don't understand how to do so, see other related videos, the one uploaded previously. As we see from the ladder diagram, 4 equal to comparators are found, 3 of whom outputs connected in series with each of those position sensors, and the remaining 1 is connected in series with move command. The only difference between 4 of those equal comparators with regards to parameter is their in2 pin, that is the second input value, which makes each of them quite unique. As we see, all of them have a Boolean data type, while count is termed as an internal storage. 3 of those storages positioned from 1 to 3 have an input address IX 0.0.12, IX 0.0.13 and IX 0.0.14 respectively. The motor, either counterclockwise or clockwise rotation, is dictated by the coil tag represented by QX 0.0.7 and QX 0.0.8 respectively. At last, the push button having Boolean input address of IX 0.0.17. All of those storage position sensors, normally closed set of contact, is integrated in series with equal comparator. Among those equal sign comparator, only the row number 4 lines condition is satisfied. That means the count value is 1, that is equal to in2 of a comparator, which is 1. So now the count value for the time being now is 1, so only the row number 4 now gets supply from the rang, because only this comparator have true truth value. So this is the reason to spin in clockwise until it reaches to the third storage position sensor. As it reaches third position sensor, interferes inside row number 4, then stop the motor, the one which was rotating clockwise before. As the push button pressed for the second time, now the count value is 2, which goes to row number 8. As a result, this effect would spin the motor in anti-clockwise or counterclockwise direction, and as its rotation continue and gets the second position sensor, that will immediately cease the motor's rotation unless and otherwise it proceed its rotation. As the push button pressed for the third time, there is no change in terms of as per the motor's rotation as compared to the previous scene, meaning the motor spins similar to that of the prior effect, which is counterclockwise direction. The only difference here as compared to the prior is that the motor spin in anti-clockwise direction until it detects the first position sensor. As we press the push button for the fourth time, it goes to row number 17, and as we expect, the count value is 4 now, and they are equal in number with the value in front of in 2. As a result, now its output feed to the move instruction, so this will copy its input value, which is 1, to the count as an output. This effect is exactly similar to that of operating the push button for the first time. Thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe and share the video if you find it helpful. Stay creative. PRD-SS channel.